What do you need to get started as a scopist? The question everyone asks first. So now that you understand the difference between a scopist, a transcriptionist, and the imposters, the next question naturally comes up. What do you actually need to get started as a scopist? The good news is, you don't need a long list of expensive equipment or complicated setups. In fact, getting started is simpler than most people expect. But simplicity doesn't mean the work itself is easy. It just means the barrier to entry is accessible. Let's break it down clearly. First, you need a laptop. That's it. A regular laptop is enough to begin your journey as a scopist. You do not need a high-end machine or an expensive setup to get started. Most modern laptops can easily handle the type of software used in scoping work. What matters more than power is functionality and reliability. As long as your laptop runs smoothly, allows you to multitask, and can handle audio playback alongside transcription software, you're good to go. Many beginners overthink this step, believing they need top-tier hardware. In reality, that's not where success in this field comes from. Second, headphones. Since scoping involves listening to audio and reviewing transcripts, a good pair of headphones is essential. But here's something important. They do not need to be expensive. Even a basic pair of headphones can get the job done when you're starting out. The goal is clear audio, not luxury branding. Over time, as you begin working longer hours, you may choose to upgrade to something more comfortable or higher quality. But in the beginning, simple is perfectly fine. What matters most is that you can clearly hear the audio so you can compare it accurately with the transcript. Third, software. This is the most important tool you will use as a scopist. The software is where the actual scoping work happens, where you listen to audio, review the transcript, and make corrections. One commonly used option in the industry is Case Catalyst scoping software. It is widely recognized and used by professionals in the field. The monthly cost is approximately $125 per month. For beginners, there is often an introductory option where you can access it for around $125 for the first 90 days. This gives you time to explore the software, practice, and understand whether this path is right for you before making a long-term commitment. But wait, don't rush into it. Before you go ahead and invest in software, there's something very important to understand. Scoping is not for everyone, and that's not a bad thing. It's just reality. Some people realize they enjoy the role of a court reporter more. They prefer being in the room, capturing the record as it happens, staying focused for hours while proceedings unfold. Others discover they prefer working behind the scenes, at home, refining transcripts into clean, professional documents. Both roles are essential in this industry, but they require different mindsets. That's why it's important not to jump in blindly. Why you should see the work first. Before investing money into tools or software, you should understand what the work actually looks like. Scoping involves focus, attention to detail, and consistency. It's not just about listening and typing. It's about reviewing, correcting, verifying, and ensuring accuracy across an entire transcript. By seeing real examples of the workflow, you'll get a clearer idea of what the job demands. This helps you make an informed decision instead of guessing. Because once you understand the process, you'll know whether it aligns with your strengths and interests. Two different paths in the same industry. The court reporting industry offers more than one path. You can become a court reporter, the person who sits in the room, captures everything being said, and plays a direct role in creating the record in real time. Or you can become a scopist, the person who takes that raw record and turns it into a polished final transcript. Both roles are critical. Neither works without the other, and both require professionalism, discipline, and attention to detail. The difference lies in how you prefer to work. Some people enjoy the live environment, the pace, and the responsibility of capturing everything as it happens. Others prefer a quieter, more controlled environment where they can focus deeply on refining and perfecting transcripts. Neither path is better than the other. They are simply different ways to contribute to the same system. What this channel is about. This is where things get more interesting. This journey is not just about explaining concepts. It's about helping you understand the industry and showing you how to actually enter it. We're not just talking theory, we're showing real paths, real tools, and real opportunities. The goal is to guide you from complete beginner to someone who understands how this industry works and where they fit in. Opportunities waiting in the industry. The demand for skilled professionals in court reporting and scoping is not going away. In fact, the need is growing. Reporters are handling large workloads, deadlines are strict, and accuracy is non-negotiable. That means there is consistent demand for reliable scopists who can deliver quality work on time. If you develop the right skills and build a reputation for accuracy and consistency, opportunities will follow. This is not just a temporary trend, it's a long-term career path for those who take it seriously. Your next step. Before making any investment, the smartest thing you can do is observe and learn. Understand the workflow. See how scoping is done. Get familiar with the expectations. Once you have clarity, you can decide whether this is the right direction for you, because choosing a career path should not be based on guesswork, it should be based on understanding. Final thought. Scoping is one of those careers where preparation matters more than tools. You don't need the most expensive equipment to begin. You need clarity, consistency, and a willingness to learn. If you approach it the right way, this can become a flexible, skill-based career with real demand and long-term potential. And as you continue exploring this path, remember, it's not just about getting started. It's about getting started the right way. So take your time, learn the process, and make an informed decision. Because once you step into this field with the right mindset, everything else starts to fall into place. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next steps in your journey into scoping and court reporting.